Hi, this I'm Vicki Bonowitz, and Building Health with Vicki is what you are coming on to right now. And I'm gonna go through just a little bit of what I've learned from building from the Genetic Lifehacks website that we've. It's like a service that you can do a subscription to, and we are using it to put in raw data and finding that I think it is going to be really helpful. It's too early to know for sure, but I think it will be. Now, gonna show you just one of the things that we're using that we found that is helping out. And this is calcium deglucarate. Not sure if I pronounced that right, but this is it. Let's see, find it here. That's it right there. And I've got a couple of different brands of it that I've bought. And I like this because we found out from one of the things on the test is that she doesn't have, she has less like receptors for estrogen. So as the cycle goes, and the estrogen rises at certain times, hers is not breaking down, and it's a neurotransmitter along with the others like serotonin, dopamine, norepinephrine, and norepinephrine. I'm saying it wrong, I think, but anyhow, the steroid or the cortisol like ones, and but you can get too much of those, especially at certain times of the month. And this helps to break it down. It says you can do 3 a day, so I just as needed do 1 to 3 capsules. It says 2 times daily with meals, and seems to help. It's early, so for sure it's something I'll have to kind of test a little bit to find out if it was just a fluke or if it really is going to be helpful. Another thing that from that in reading the articles, and that's a cool thing with this. If I was better at this, I would do screen sharing with you, and as I learn how to do more with it, I will. But a cool thing is that you can it's got articles that are connected with each little category, like your B vitamins, then B12, it's going to have an article about that. And it's really set up really well. I mentioned that last time I shared some, but this is one of the things that I've learned some things about. And this is supposed to have had as good of results as some of the pharmaceuticals that are used for OCD. And they recommended using it in, it's a little higher dose than what this is, because this is 500 milligrams. So actually recommending using like 1 to 3 grams at a time in the study that I looked at. So pretty high level. So I've gotten some powder too, but I thought we'd start off just trying this to see if it made a little bit of a difference in the OCD. And for her, I know that if she's having OCD, she's having some neurological things going on at the same time. They always go together. So I can kind of see when that may be needed. And when she's taken that, it seems to take a little bit of the edge off. So that's been a good thing. So we've tried that, but we're really, really new into it yet. I've gone through a lot of it, and if I better knew how to share things on here with you, I would. But one of the things that you can go to a summary page, and then from there it will take you, it tells you how to read this, and it calls it a cheat sheet, what I'm looking at right now. And like it gives the topic, the nutrition, vitamin and minerals is what this category is. And under it, it has article about the MTHFR. And none of those were lit up. They were all typical and no real problem there. But there's some things that we can see later on why that may not be going just perfectly at this point. And things that can throw it off if you've had Epstein-Barr, which many people have, and Lyme, and other several things like that can throw that off. So I'm going to pause for a minute here. Hold just a second. As soon as I find that. There we go, because someone's calling.